Yes, hello guys, welcome to my video. Today we're just doing an unboxing of the Perry Miniatures American Zouaves. I believe that's how you pronounce them. I just picked these up today, looking to add them to Confederate force. Confederates did use the Zouaves, just not as much as the Union did. If anyone didn't know, the Zouaves are kind of influenced by French African units, and they tended to have a different sort of fight style to the standard or generic line infantry. So these guys normally fight in like looser formation and tend to be on the ground when firing and reloading rather than normal line infantry. I'm just going to basically throw these into my army. It's just a bit of variation. Don't know if I'd use them as skirmishers, probably just use them as line infantry, but just a bit more flavour to the army. I'm basing these around the Louisiana Tigers, who were an early war Zouave unit. I think later in the war, they, after their commander was killed, I'm not sure what battle, they were just thrown into I think 1st Louisiana Brigade, something like that, and they kind of lost their uniform through the years, where they just weren't getting replaced once their uniforms worn out, so they just eventually became just standard infantry. I don't know if their battle tactics changed at all. I'm guessing it did when they got chucked into the Louisiana Brigade rather than being the Louisiana Tigers Zouaves. But yeah, I'm not sure. So anyway, that's what I'm going to run them as. I'm going to paint them up as the Tigers. It will be a different paint scheme to this. I believe the Louisiana Tigers had similar jackets to these guys, where it's blue and red, but they had a white trousers with blue stripes, so that's what I'm going to paint them up as, hopefully. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So yeah, so these guys would be early war really if I want to run them as Zouaves, but I haven't really got an era set around my army. I want it to kind of be based around the Gettysburg campaign, but it doesn't overly matter. I've got the variation there to do whatever I want. So yeah, we'll just try pull this out. It's all the sprues. We've already had a look at the front of the box, 42 figures. On the back of the box you've got a nice painting scheme. This is all for Union Zouaves, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's all Union. As it don't actually say, but yeah, so that's different paint schemes on what you want to do. I had to look a bit into Confederate Zouaves and how to, what regiments with what and how to find them, because there wasn't a hell of a lot used by the Confederates, but they did use them, so eventually I got there and I found them. So to start with, if I move this over, out the way, go away, sprues. So to start with, we've got the bases. I don't use these, so they'll go in my base box, but really nice set. I've seen a lot of people base a lot of like Napoleonics and stuff 4-man bases, so 4 men to a base, which I think is a really cool idea. It does look nice, I must admit, but it's not something I want to do. I want to base mine on the old penny pieces, just so I can, in the games I play, remove casualties and whatnot, rather than just having a big block of people. So yeah, that's the bases. I said a nice base. Was it probably 2 mil thick? By Renetra, made in England. Wow. So yeah, that will go in my base pile to never be used. Here we go. So that's better. Right, so this is just a bit of paper you get with it. This has got all the Zouave units on there. So this would be, you see, Federal Zouaves, and it's actually got Confederate Zouaves. So I was going to paint mine up as the Tigers. Originally I saw the 1st Louisiana Zouave Battalion. I saw them and that's what I was going to paint them up like. And then when I did some research, I couldn't actually find them again, so I was going to go with the Tigers. Tigers are going to be a lot harder to paint because they've got these striped trousers, but I think I'm going to stick with it. I bought the paints today to get a basic white cloth down. I'm going to try use a Citadel contrast paint and then add the stripes myself by hand. Yeah, it's going to be harder, but I can do it. It's just another thing to do. I quite enjoy it. So that's the painted blue stripes. I don't think I'll be that good at that, but we'll get the idea. That's the front. On the back we've just got flags. Okay, so these are the flags, which is on the other side of the paper. I'll probably be using the Confederate State of Louisiana flag, just because at the moment I've only got the normal kind of Northern Virginia battle flag and the other battle flag and the stars and bars as well, so that will add a bit of something else to it, which would be nice. We've got some federal flags as well with this, which is the 5th New York and 79th Pennsylvania Volunteers. I won't be using them, the federal ones, but yeah, it's quite nice that we get it. The great, so we've got a little bit of fancy stuff on there, just about history of the Zouave units, which is cool. Apart from that, that's that bit of paper, which is quite handy. I know a lot of people buy their flags elsewhere. I was going to, but I've ended up using the flags for my other Confederate kits from the Perry box sets, just to get some flags going in my armies. I don't really necessarily use them as such, but it just adds, it makes it look nice on the table, just having all the colours out. So to start with, we'll look at this sprue here. This is just the command sprue. So this has got 2 flag bearer poles, 1 Zouave commander / flag bearer drummer, and 1 actual commander and more of a normal frock coat or jacket. I'll probably run him as a commander, maybe him as a commander as well. If I want to use these guys more, I'll buy a metal sprue from Perry's for the actual Zouave command sprue. I say sprue command group. But yeah, that's them. Really nice. Got some head options there. That's just a normal head and a cappy hat, and that's just the turban or the fez. If it auto loads. Here we go. Yeah, so we've got the turban on the right and the fez on the left. Yeah, really nice. But like I said, we only get 1 of these, which the other Perry's kits we get a couple of commanders, but oh well. This is the first sprue, so that's your five people there. You can have enough arms for either rifle on the shoulder or rifle at charge. A bit like my other Confederate set I've got, where half of my Confederates are with the rifle on the shoulder and the other half are looking like they're about to charge. So I'll probably do the same on this kit really. There should be 40 miniatures here with that. Yeah, 40 miniatures to riflemen to use, so that's what I'll be doing, I think. So we'll quickly have another look at the sprue. There is just basically a load of these sprues, so there isn't actually very different types of sprue. So that's all the bodies there. The rifles, so that's ones on the shoulder. This is one at charge. And then we got the heads, if I flip it over. So we got some heads with the fez, some heads with the turban. So I'll be running mine with the fezzes, I think. I think that's what I believe if we actually look at this. Yeah, so I'm going to be running fezzes rather than turbans. If it wants to. There we go, it's eventually all focused. Okay. But yeah, so we've got 1 sprue, 2 sprue, 3 sprue, 4 sprue, 5 sprue, 6 sprue, 7 sprue, 8 sprue. So all the sprues are the same, so there's probably no point in me running through every sprue, but yeah, we got a rough idea of what's on here. It's 5 man per sprue. So yeah, that's going to give me 40, which I run them in groups of 8, so that's going to be, quick maths, of be 5 units, which is a decent amount, I must admit. I'll just, like I said, I'll be using them as just standard infantry, so they can slot in with the rest of my infantry. Just add a bit more flavour to my army, which yeah, it's quite nice really. It'd be a bit different as well, different type of painting. I've done a lot of Confederates. I've done 80 Confederates now in the greys and the butternuts, so now I've got a chance to just change the colours up and just have a bit more colour on the field, which yeah, that'd be nice. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll do another little snippet at the end of this video of these guys built up. But apart from that, I said, hope you enjoy the video, and I'll just jump onto the completed people. Yeah, so I've just built up my models now. So, like I said, I got 5 units of 8 and my 2 commanders. Pretty straightforward to build. Pretty much exactly the same setup as my Confederates and Perrys. So we've got people with advancing with the rifle out. And just people marching. So you get the options on the arms on how you want to position them as well. You just kind of think if you're out marching, if your rifle arm's going forward, so it's a bit like that, where there's this guy's rifle arm's going forward, so I've tried to do his arm going back. It's not as easy to do on these models because they've got those packs on the right, so the arms tend to butt up against them. So a lot of my arms are either quite forward, like on this guy, or yeah, it's quite hard to get some of the arms going backwards. But yeah, so not really that special when it comes to, well, when I say special, anything different to what I've already done. They're still just pretty standard infantry models, but it'd be a good addition to what I've already got. And then I've got 2 command models. So that's my first commander. He's in his like normal jacket, frock coat, or whatever it's called. These are slightly different models where you've got the choice in heads rather than hats. A lot of the other Perry miniatures, you get a choice in the actual hats. So you can give them slouch hat or kepis, whereas this one it's just down to heads. So, which I don't mind. It just means sticking a head on, but I quite like the fact that you just swap the hats over. Made it nice and easy. And this is my other command model. I was thinking of making them a banner bearer or a drummer, but I don't really need them. I would only be doing that just to make them look nice. And then I thought if I'm going to want to get that, I might as well just get the metal command group you can buy from Perry's, which will give me the Zouave drummers and banner bearers and some commanders. So if I actually get around to doing that, then yeah, fine, but I don't think I will be at the moment. I'm just going to focus on painting these guys up. So I showed before of what I'm going to be painting them up. I'm going to paint them up as the tigers. So the trousers are going to be white with blue stripes, which I'm hoping is going to be nice and easy. It could be really tough, but we'll find out. I guess when I get painting, I'll probably realise what mistake I've made on how I'm painting these guys. But yeah, till then I won't know. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to painting them. Really nice looking models. Just quite a cool idea as well, like the Zouave units. And yeah, it's a good way of expanding my army without just buying a box set I've already built up and already painted and get a bit bored of it. So so yeah, that's the Zouaves. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, keep an eye out for any other videos I'll be doing in the future. Thanks guys.